Alright folks, what I'm going to do is I put a cutting wheel on my little angle grinder, and here, let me take this camera off the stand. Okay, what I'm going to do is, you can see there are two, I don't know what you call them, hanger points for the rear of those slipper hangers. For the rear of those slipper springs. Yeah, slipper spring. So anyway, this is the one that I'm currently using. That's the original one. This was the one one of those owners added on to it. So I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll do the same thing to the other end. Also, what I'm going to do is, got see if you can see that X right there. I'm cutting that out to make room for a 2-inch square tubing, 3/16 thick. And what that's going to do is that'll be my tongue. So my tongue will come through there, pass through here, and I will join it to this cross member right here. That'll give it more strength, more rigidity. So we'll get started on that. So as you can see, you don't really need a cutting torch for an operation like this. Simple cutting wheel on a grinder. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I've got the tongue welded on, and it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Time for a cold beer. Alright folks, previously I removed the axle, cleaned it up. I went ahead and welded the new perches on to where we can have a spring over and it actually be mounted properly with the axle in the proper position. The slipper springs, I cleaned those up and repainted them. I added this tongue, which I ran it, as you can tell, to the center of the trailer frame. Welded everything up, cleaned it up, and then the problem started. Actually, the problem started way before that. So, hey, you know, what is a project without problems? This trailer is not square. And when I say not square, I'm talking it is like an inch out of square. From corner to corner, it's a total of one inch difference. And to make things worse, you know, I assumed, and there you go. When you start assuming things, you're going to mess up. Carpentry, I should have followed my carpentry rule, measure twice, cut once. Well, this whole attachment point where the tongue on this utility trailer was mounted, I mean, it had a bolt in it because it was a tilting trailer. And maybe it didn't matter that much with that design, but this whole centerpiece right here is welded on at an angle as well. So you've got an inch of the trailer being out of whack, and then you've got a good ½ inch, 9/16 of this being out of whack. So now I've got some extra work, and I've got some extra money to spend. Not extra, but I'll be spending extra that I don't really need to spend. What I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. This is welded, I mean, this is good, it's solid. So I'm going to cut these two off here. I'll cut these two cross braces off where it's joined. I'll leave all this attached to the tongue bar, draw bar, I don't know what you want to call it. So I'll leave these two cross members attached, just cut them off of there. Cut this from the front. I'm going to head to the metal shop and I'm going to buy 4 pieces of angle. I'm going to buy some 3/16 angle 2x2 instead of this 1/8. So what I'll do is I'll make a rectangle frame, 4x6, weld that up, square, and then set these two cross members on there and square the tongue up with the frame, and then tack it. The cross members don't need to be square, so even if they're cocked a little bit off to one side, it doesn't matter. It's not even for aesthetics. You'll never see it. It'll be under the trailer. But the main issue here is, if I continue where I'm at, this trailer is going to be going down the highway kind of like a bulldog running. You know, they kind of run sideways. And then it's going to eat up all the tires, bearing issues. You're just asking for a lot of trouble. So now I need to spend more money on metal. While I'm at it, why not get a good set of leaf springs with double hanger rather than the slipper springs? That's a good bit more money than what I was planning to spend. But I think overall, for the longevity of this trailer, I'll go ahead and spend the money now and be done with it. The bushings on the slipper spring, they're worn. I mean, the trailer's a 2012. God only knows what it's been through. So there you go. There you go. I'll head to the metal shop. Check back later.